Hello, I'm Andrew Bardwell, and I'm speaking to you from the National Dealer Meeting in Cancun, Mexico. I'm here to provide you with an early glimpse of the latest addition to our CX lineup, the all-new CX-30. At the end of this video, we'll be talking to attendees following their drive of the all-new CX-30, so be sure to stick around. CX-30 is our second, 7th generation model, and it builds on the technologies and design approach which made their debut with the 2019 Mazda 3. Like the CX-3, the CX-30 has been designed to successfully compete in the rapidly expanding subcompact utility vehicle segment. However, it's larger for customers who need more room, and it's a natural complement to our existing range of models, including the CX-5. The 2013 CX-5 was the first 6th generation model featuring the complete suite of our SkyActiv technology and the Kodo Solo Motion design language. It was well received by customers and critics alike, but we didn't rest on our laurels. The CX-5 was redesigned for the 2017 model year, and it's been updated each year to ensure it remains amongst the leaders in this important segment. 3 years after the debut of the CX-5, Mazda introduced the exceptional CX-3. The CX-3 was an all-new nameplate created to meet the needs of the emerging subcompact sport utility vehicle segment. Many of the customers in this segment are single or don't have children at home. They want a stylish vehicle that delivers the all-wheel drive capabilities promised by SUVs with a smaller footprint. And the CX-3 has earned a reputation for delivering on these customer wants in spades. But while both CX-3 and CX-5 have been successful, an opportunity has emerged between the two. There is an emerging group of customers who want a vehicle which delivers the efficiency and agility of a subcompact utility vehicle, but with the refinement and roominess that approaches that of a compact utility vehicle. The CX-3 was originally created for young singles and childless couples, urban dwellers who want the style of a utility vehicle in a nimble package. But experience has taught us that its strongest appeal is with empty nesters, a large and growing demographic, who are looking to downsize without compromising. The CX-5 was created for couples who have young families, perhaps 1 or 2 children. They don't want anything too big, and they're looking for a stylish, comfortable, and well-made vehicle that handles well and has room for their family. But there is an emerging customer base who want the agility of a subcompact utility vehicle with the refinement and roominess of a compact utility vehicle. It's for this customer that we created the CX-30. The look of the CX-30 has clearly been influenced by both the CX-5 and the Mazda 3 Sport. However, as the latest 7th generation model, the CX-30 is the purest expression ever of the Kodo Solo Motion design language. But it isn't just stylish, it's also been designed around the needs of the target customer base. While the CX-30 is built off of the Mazda 3 platform, it's shorter than the Sport and has a shorter wheelbase as well. This was done to enhance maneuverability, especially important in urban environments. However, the CX-30 is 100 millimeters taller than the Mazda 3, and that height is used to deliver a more spacious interior for passengers and cargo. So how does the interior packaging of the CX-30 compare to that of the CX-3 and the CX-5? The rear seat of the CX-3 is a great place for small children, but it really isn't meant for an owner who regularly has adult passengers in the second row. With the front seat adjusted for the average driver, there's a modest amount of rear seat legroom, but the headroom is a bit limited. Open the hatch of the CX-3 and you'll find a reasonable amount of room for the size of the vehicle. But young couples looking to put a large stroller in the back just might find there simply isn't room to do so. Hop in the back seat of the CX-5 and you can't help but be impressed by how much incremental headroom and legroom that it delivers. That spaciousness is also apparent in the back of the vehicle. Look in the back of the CX-5 and there's noticeably more room than can be found in the CX-3. The opening is wider and taller, and the cargo space is deeper. For many people, it's the difference between a vehicle that meets their needs and one that doesn't. This enhanced functionality has helped fuel CX-5 sales, So how does the CX-30 compare? CX-30 is taller than CX-3 and has a higher rear seat. This improves rear seat legroom despite compact exterior dimensions. Headroom is also noticeably better than that of CX-3 and approaches that of CX-5. But what about cargo space? Even before you open the hatch of the CX-30, it's apparent the opening is wider and deeper. Look inside, and you'll find the cargo space that many customers in the subcompact utility vehicle segment have been looking for. It's the room they need in a vehicle they can afford. But that's really only the beginning of the story. The interior of the CX-30 is based on the Mazda 3. This is a good thing because the Mazda 3 interior is the benchmark for compact cars. It delivers a more upscale environment than anything else in the segment, and the CX-30 will do the same. The use of premium materials and uncommon colors further elevate the interior of the CX-30 to near luxury levels. GX and GS models have a dark blue dash pad with a black lower panel. The blue color carries onto the door panels and accentuates the elegant forms of the interior. GT models have a dark brown dash pad with a black lower panel. The color combination creates an upscale environment, especially with the pure white upholstery. But the best way to demonstrate to customers the exceptional refinement of the CX-30 is to get them out for an extended test drive. Demonstrate the quality of the sound system, the next generation of Mazda Connect, and the class-leading handling. Your role in bringing our vehicles to life for customers has never been more important. A first-hand guided experience from someone who knows the vehicle well is the best way to help them appreciate how the CX-30 has raised the bar in the subcompact utility vehicle segment. Now, let's hear from some of the participants who've had a chance to drive the new CX-30.
Exceeded the expectations for sure. This is what we just saw in the Mazda 3, and it's going to continue to elevate.
I was really impressed with a CX-5, and I didn't think they could build a SUV or CUV much better than that, and this car just takes it to another level.
Super quiet inside.
It's a very quiet cabin, and also the driving dynamics are just exciting.
The car is refined in terms of drive, handling.
It has that sure-footedness.
It was hard to stay within the speed limit.
These are fun to drive.
It was a thrill to drive, actually.
The fit, the finish, the size, the proportions was phenomenal.
It's going to be great on fuel, and it dresses up nice.
It's very sharp looking, it's very sleek. Big fan of it for sure.
It's sleek, it's stylish, it's sporty, and classy altogether.
It's easy on the eyes outside, but it's also easy on the eyes inside.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
I like how they redesigned the new seats.
It hugs you right in your midsection.
I was able to jump right in and feel comfortable.
The biggest thing for me, it gave me confidence in driving.
They've just done a fantastic job with this vehicle.
We have another winner on our hands.
Great job.
Our story needs to be brought to life for your customers, and that's where each of you come in. Welcome your customers to the clubhouse of driving passion. And remember, it doesn't exist without your knowledge and enthusiasm. Thank you for sharing your time with us. Here's to transforming our brand together.